Hello and welcome back. In this video, what we're going to be doing is working with the trowel here and explaining this tool a little bit. So what we have here, this is a 16 by 4 trowel here, and it's a rectangle. And when you go to Skim code, you want to find a shape that you can put inside of a rectangle so that when you go to skim it, the pattern will work in this thing. So a few of the shapes that do fit in the rectangle is a circle and a half a circle. Now, a circle does fit in here, but when you go to spread it, it just won't work out. So what we're going to be doing is working on loading up with 2 half circles. We want to put a half circle here and then a half a circle there. And you basically just want the whole thing to encompass this area right here. So this is a crescent or a half a circle, and what we're going to do is we're going to load up 2 half circles. We're going to line them up right next to each other so that when we go to press in, they're going to want to merge, and when they merge, they're going to want to create one large half circle. So I'm going to grab my Hawk here, and I'm going to load up probably 4 or 5 scoops with my 4-inch blade here. Now this is just regular all-purpose joint compound here, and we're just going to load it up right in the center here. And we'll do one more here. So now, this is the mud right here. I have it in the middle here. And the way that I reorganize the mud is I just come up with it. I'm a righty here, so I'm going to be using the right-hand side of this trowel here. I'm going to come up with it, and then come down with it and turn the trowel to the right there. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep the mud. I'm going to put this down here. When you turn it counterclockwise, it's going to keep the mud in this area here, and it isn't going to allow it to come down here or to like the back side here or up here. So we want to keep the mud in this part of the thing here. So I'm going to reorganize it again, and I'm going to do it from the back here, and that's how it comes down. It comes down on 45 there to the end, and that's going to ensure to take it off there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just give it a little shape and reorganize it and turn it. And now when you turn it like that, it puts it into a ball there, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to extend the ball, and the way to extend it is to shake it up and down there. So I'm going up and down, not left to right there. And then just come into it, and take a thing that creates a half circle there. Now I want to create another half circle right below it. So I'm going to come back into it here, and that's going to load up there. So now I'm going to put this down here. So now we have a half circle there and a half circle there, and there's a point here, and this is the trough. So this is the crest, trough, crest. And when you put this to the wall here, these are going to want to merge, and when they merge, they're going to create a bigger half circle, and that indentation is going to help because it's going to stay concave as it spreads out here. So that solves the problem of mud coming way out here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this to the wall right here. And when I put it to the wall, I'm going to turn it back just a little bit too. And as you can see how it spreads on the wall right there and how it spreads on this trowel here. Now it has going just a little bit up. It has going a little bit more south. And as you can see, that concaveness is still there right there. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to clean this up. And since the mud is on the right-hand side, I'm going to go counterclockwise, and that's going to put it into a ball right in the middle there, and it's going to clean off this thing too. So I'm going to reorganize this here. It comes down like that. It comes down here. I'm going to do it one more time. Go down, and that puts it to a thing right there. So what I'm going to do is extend it, load up a half a circle there, come down below it, and that loads up another one. So now, this looks like a 3 or a W or an M. And when you effectively place them within, so I have like probably like 2 inches here and 2 inches there. So that when you go to press in on it, it's going to expand and try to form one large half a circle. Now this is basically where the interference pattern takes place. When you squash them together, they're expanding and they're pulling and pushing on one another, but in the end it's just going to create one large circle if you properly space them out, so you don't have to worry about the mud falling to the floor or getting all down here or up here. Now, what I can do now is I can just put this to the wall here, and you can see how it's going to spread. Now that time I turned it all the way, so I just left the mud there. So all the mud is off there now. So I'm just going to grab this, and we're just going to clean this up, and I'm going to put this like that. I'm just going to put it there, and I'll reform it here to a alcohol. Clean this up here.